for this one. Drinks down, man up, circle round, stand up, pimps up, hands down, beat 'em up, man down. Drinks down, man up, circle round, stand up, pimps up, hands down, beat 'em up, man down. No hands in the air, no need for pumping your fist. No hands in the air, no need for pumping your fist. No hands in the air, no need for pumping your fist. Let that man tear the roof off, jump in the pit. Jump in the pit.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me once again. Monthly Pit Battles live stream. I am your host, Peter, aka LPG. It's been a crazy month. I'm pretty sure everybody else knows. Outside of mainstream stuff going on, it's been pretty crazy for me. Glad to get started with battles because Boy, I need a break from everything. Hey, this is a break. As you can tell, the back different yet again. Yes, I'm currently sitting in a hotel, waiting my new one. We are currently looking for a place, but we are in temporary housing. Be great for all. Yeah, so we be really excited for this month. Got a lot more shows to show you guys. We got a lot more stuff going on. You think I am actually going just to help fill up some, as well as kind of do some fun highlights, which is always what I like to do. Highlighting. Got a couple of non-ranked or pit battles for funsies, I like to call them. And I think it'd be really cool. Warm up. Before we actually get into the ranked pit. I think that's just. This is one of the things I would always tell. The battles. You're doing it for fun, like little exhibition matches, as I like to call them. One of my favorite things about them is it pretty much encapsulates and embodies the spirit of what pit battles is. While there are ranked pit battles are supposed to be pure entertainment. It is one of the things that I would say what's supposed to be a mock competitive environment. Overall, this is to me like pit battles is where we are supposed to essentially. That's why I could put this. Essentially, for pure entertainment, just like how wrestling is supposed to be pure entertainment. This is supposed to get you acclimated if you ever wanted to go very serious with competitive gloving. This provides an environment of competitive gloving without like much of the stakes, more of just like the stepping stone to being like, more competitive with gloving if you so chooses to go down that path. Have to. That is there. However, exhibition matches is like literally putting your feet in the water, literally no stakes, for pure fun and just to see how your reception to the community is. It's actually probably one of the best ways to the community doing exhibition pit battles. I like to. They're just purely for fun and just for entertainment purposes. I would like to see people get a little bit more experimentative with curating their shows for this type of format for the sole purpose of it. But that's how I look at pit battles. It's literally putting yourself in an active mock competitive setting. The ways I can describe this, like Friday Night Magic, FNMs, these are things that happen on a weekly basis. Go play Magic Gathering at a local game store, and it's like literally your first step into like what competitive scene. It's also a good way to engage with the community. Actually kind of get your name out there. One of the things I kind of want to try to explain why I feel like the battles, all there is a lot of trash talk for pure entertainment, and make it a lot more fun if we actually like lean into that. That's why we're here. I'm also trying very quietly get in a hotel room, and I put my he's. Before we get started, I will give you a quick little update. He's doing much better. He says thank you to everybody who has shared their condolences. Give us get well soon condolences. It was actually very. No, we're together. We're working on his recovery. He's doing pretty well. He has therapy sessions that are all set up. So I about that. I would not worry about So kind of like going stuff. Uh, one, three, four ranked pit battles, two for fun pit battles. One of them is in worldwide clubbers, so I do always try to highlight them. We do have pit battles going as well. Way more casual. Really want to find like the most casual of the casual when it comes to pit battles. WWG pit battles is where you want to go. You want to challenge yourself to actually push yourself to try to make more content, get consistent with your stuff and your style. Pit battles, they outlet for you. That's one of the greatest things about pit battles is that you can just like bow out at any time if you want. Hop on out, and it's really fun. You can try it again. Yeah, so moving on, before we actually get started with watching pit battles, probably would help you the list for last month is June. There is June right here. The night shift 1. Yes, we are down to 28 out of 32, which is weird. I certainly hope that we work on getting more people on those, because 32 is a really good number in terms of like competitive formats. 32 or I think 64 is a little too much. Unless there was that many people they want to do, then we can be really crazy. Cool to see, but no. But we're down to 28. Bolt is rolled for it right now. But yeah, I do like seeing Night Shift on here. Been holding it down pretty well. I know we got Genghis Wrath. This one we got Danny, of course. Quantum is in there. I know Zeal's in there. Funny thing is, we actually finally have people actually trying to get onto the list. Bottom people. So I know we got Recursion one, and there is one particular pit battle that I've told has like minutes in it, or collectively like 18. So we got a lot. But yeah. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Battles. One up for our fun one is going to be Anima versus Beelzebub. Not familiar with Anima's show? At least this gives me a good introductory. Go ahead. So, starting up with Anima, please show us what you got. Okay. Good musicality in terms of tempo. I'll explain later. very strong forms. Okay. Uh, hmm. There's quite a bit to say on this. I find it interesting that one, we had pure piano, and I'm totally on board. Love the song. Um, so strong technique, all position forms, grid work was concepts were smooth and clean. The thing I was talking about, I said earlier, musicality and what I noticed, tempo, really hard to tell. All I saw was long hair and everything was too dark to really see anything. I'll guess here. Your technique and flow and everything was all spot on with how you understand how to begin, explore, and resolve your concepts, which is really strong. But what I will say is that I can tell that you kept up with the tempo, but you weren't actually shifting changes within the song. And I know there can be a whole class lesson on musicality. Darla would be the perfect person to go to when it comes to musicality because there's so many layers of musicality. Besides just tempo, transitions, that is actually structures of spelling theory, whole paradigm about that. So something I definitely want to. The other thing is though, I liked everything that was being thrown. Everything was just what I feel like if hear all these different. There's just like measure has like its own. But there are ways to showcase those is within music within staying the same kind of concept. I would matter of our focus. That's really everything. How that so if there's anything there you have good tempo with personality, but learn how to evolve each concept as songs make these allergy. I can certainly say with the ways that we choose, there's so many different ways. I honestly go a contemporary dance vibe. I'm totally on. Like watching all forms dance. So it was a very solid show. We're not really do wish I saw that. Yeah. Can't believe that you neglected to mention that there was this was a finger show. My bad. Okay. I think next up we're going to be Elizabeth. Okay. yeah, without further ado, see.
Where did he go? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did
Good
he
strong
come
intro.
from, Cotton Eye Joe? He came into town like a raging storm. He rode through the fields so handsome and strong. His eyes were his tools and his smile was his gift. And all he had to come for was having some fun. If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Where did he
Very nice.
Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married a long time ago. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
All right. All right. I like it. Very interesting. So to start things off here, interesting song choice. And there was a lot of strong one thing though, I see him do probably what's very common. With dance in general, I always know, certain, like, even with like choreography, right? People have these points of where they need the next part of the song, and he's able to anticipate when that point comes where he needs to like set himself up and then start on the next. I find it very interesting. I'll say, like, it's gonna be a little difficult for me to. Yeah, you notice these points where it's like up and it has some, and the next part of the song starts healing. What it's, I don't know, it's something that I just noticed in dance for a very long time. Kind of want to just, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Interestingly enough, though, I felt like his technical movements, there was a very much more clear presentation about the lights. I find I've always watched his shows with lights. don't know if this is actually something unintended consequence to where he doesn't. I guess the best way I can describe it is like he doesn't necessarily resolve the concept. He doesn't necessarily finishes up much as he. All right, I'm everything's up. Getting to my next starting point. Weird way he has his starting points for all of his. So, I don't know. Something just to take away from that. The transition from concept into not there per se. You kind of like stuff up for the next concept. Yeah, that way. Here's the next part of the song and becoming a person. Up in that position. Boom, boom, boom. Just something I want to point out. Now, that's something I would like to see what other judges say. Of how does that factor into it? I don't know. It's something I would take this video and point that out. You pop it and ask. But luckily for me, I'm not the judge, so I don't have to say of like wins or wants. If I had to choose between that, that's pretty tough. I think I would take Z in that case because he goes into an and it's just a concept in a section of once there's a new song section, he goes. There's your differences. Very strong tempo. He just knows his song cue. Something to take in consideration. According to my notes, it was Z who did win. So, congratulations Z on that fun pit. Really entertaining. So the next one. So this is the WWG one. One's between Bio and I think this one Damien, but he goes by Chief Mario. Of course, he has himself as Mr. Clean in WWG, so I guess either way, I have to be super crazy. This is just another fun pit, so I guess we'll see how this plays out. So without further, what's what you got? Just interesting transitions that Why do I feel like this is out of sync? Okay. Alright. Oh. David, you have very strong concepts, very strong flow. The stream of consciousness when it comes to your concepts and stuff is very, very solid. Cut out the music. I just weird because like your transitions and stuff were great when it comes to from one concept to it's just like when you're listening to the music, is it just me or does it feel like maybe he transitioned and started going into the next concept like right before the cue change song? And it just like at some point it made me feel like it might be out of sync. This isn't the first time that people give me shows that had issue going on. So something that I would definitely recommend double checking. Sometimes YouTube screws up with audios. Not very often, but something to check. Yeah, it's wild. I mean, overall though, like it's a very good show. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I liked a lot of things. I just there was one point where you were like started going cutting. That was weird. That I just thought that. Reach there. Yeah, that was a really solid show. Feel like maybe out of sync. You know, trying to give you benefit of the doubt, but yeah, I think that would be my only kind of gripe with it. That the reality was like, either you were pulling the trigger way too soon in transition, or the audio is out of sync. Just it kind of felt like that. It just felt like all your tempo and all the stuff fit with the, perfect with the song, but went into a new before the. So I say sometime. But what we can do on to bios, which I'm excited. I haven't seen a bio show in a good while, and he's hyped to see. So, without further ado, a bio. Show us what you got. Ah, sing song challenges. I love these. Alright, very strong. That very nice. Okay. Okay. This was interesting. Now, what I said earlier with Joe, where he kind of like ends the concept and then he kind of sets up the next concept chain right at this change where he needs to be sets up and then new change goes. Same thing that Vio does, but I would certainly say that when it comes, if I had to choose between Z and Vio's transitionary points like that, Z does it a lot better. So definitely need to point that out because I totally understand where people stuff up, but to sit here, wait for the next thing to happen, just sitting here, deal, that's going to kills the immersion from the game. And I know that's gonna sound like really weird. Peter, what are you talking about? What do you mean immersion? I mean by immersion, when I'm watching your show, you know, there's that moment, right? And when we'll just stop to sit there for a minute because the song is where they want to start again. Gotta do something, otherwise I'm going to come out of that little trance and be like, all right, well, drift off some the retention of attention. So I know this is where a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, just sit there and kind of go like this, but you can, but just kind of like sit there and go like this and bring it to drive home the point. You're recognizing where they're coming in. Right? You got to acknowledge that. Just sitting there waiting for it because you're waiting for it, you're gonna lose your audience. Their attention's gonna drift away. You don't want to do that. So that's something I definitely want to point out. And there's a point where if I won't like that, you change. You know, you hit the beat, then you start going back in. Okay. I know that's something that I've even done a couple of times. Shows where I like make sure I bring it right back into kind of expel that firework kind. Definitely gotta be careful when you go to do that because to a lot of people that signal at the end of the show, especially to old heads like in here. So definitely we recommend keeping an eye on that. Overall though, really strong show. The other thing is and this is where now I get a little bit more nitpicky with the show. I know this is a highly valued. If you're listening to the music carefully, like ask me at moments where it took a while. We had slower movements, we had fast movements. I think he was more structured on just following steps. Feel like he catching up to like song that allowed him to pull that elongate move or matching up the quick movements with the quicker notes. You see, that's just something I wanted to point. So if there's any homework that Val can take from this, is work on those finer little overall though. You shift when the song few changes. I've seen. I feel like this is not necessarily your best. I've seen you put out better shows. So I will admit when times that maybe that was the best that you could get out of all the. This also is a fun one. Take it as you will. Let me double check. Oh yeah, that's right. Check the feedback in the comments on this one. The judges have one each on this one. Currently tied. If I remember correctly, at Josh with the other judge. Boy, but won't be able to until they now. So currently right now that is tied. See what he has to say. Maybe I'll tell you if he has the update now. If I had to choose for myself who took this one, I'm probably gonna have to choose. Overall, there was a lot of his structure and cleanliness there. I just felt like maybe this is something that I was saying as a benefit of the doubt. Other than that, it pretty much, it's not out of, and he essentially shooting his shot too soon. Came to his transition next concept. Something to definitely take away from that. Gotta make sure that when you transition concept that it's also with the song as well. Otherwise the presentation is looking like a string of concepts that you're blurting out. That's what it feels a lot of the time. So, concept. But at least it was a fun pit. But okay. I think now it's time for our rent pit. Very, very excited about it. So one more time before we go into it, we're gonna look at the lineup here. We have going right now: Night Shift, Anapa, Quantum, Anthem, Genghis Wrath Drip, Nefarious, Zeal, E, Half Pint, Osign, Boo Boo, Fox D, Outlaw, Curiosity, Tourmaline, Vulcan Snap, Relic, Eliminate, Mute, Master Hand, Flank and Stag, Nielsen, love name, Limit Palms, Version. Be very interesting. End of. So, first up, we got Quantum versus Pit, in my opinion. I'm gonna start off. I have Quantum up on deck now, so without further ado, Quantum, show us what you got. I like it. this is very good. Very good opening and stuff. Very tamed. Great transition. Looks like a mode change that he did, so. Very nice. Very good use of space. That's no change.
So keep it up, just the way you're moving, babe. It's doing things to me I love. So keep it up.
Very nice. So many things. Alright, so first thing I want to point out that show was a lot of flails. Clearly, if you're gonna be on a team called Only Flails, I did like the mode changes. Very interesting show overall. I'm just stuck with what major liquidy flowy content. I feel like this is like how a Glover would try to make a show or a glow sticking show. That was even possible. There was not a whole lot of tutting. There was a whole lot. I really like the mode change. Oh. But we do have my boy Genghis Wrath. I'm actually really Genghis Wrath always shows a very unique founder abstract. Without further ado, right into it. So, Genghis Wrath, please show us what you got. Good song choice. Okay. See that. Nice isolated trails. Wow. All right. This is interesting, right? Okay. First of all, breath. Excellent song choice for the battle. All honest, the early 10s when it was all the rage. Yeah, kids remember that time? Remember at that time when Skrillex was all the rage? I remember. No, excellent show. Though I can certainly see that while I like the concepts of the flails that you were throwing, the moves, it was not your strong suit. Like you really hammer out the finesse and the fidelity of your flails. I like that you're incorporating isolate, like kind of like poi level isolate. The way there was moments where you were that made me feel like what you would see with poi when they pull it up and then move their arm ball in the same place, but maintain the momentum. Feel like you're on. Even though I know Vince Van Flo has probably been enough for something I did. No. I know a lot of people are going, why did he go slow during these high intensity? Know that is your distracting nature of subverting the expectation. But then you start doing it, and I think a lot of people are going to be very confused by that. But I saw like it because it shows attention to detail, like you know what you would do. You show that how people would do it in those sections, right? Excuse me, been long. Yeah, it was overall a very, very strong show, and I do like the concept. Like, we're really around your transitions, trying to do kind of hit you. Definitely would recommend more because follow through with flavor. High dynamic can make or break. 1 point. Make or break your on. Let me check. Where are we? And according to my notes, it was Quantum who won that one. So congratulations to Quantum. Excellent. So I do feel like out of the two, I was named by Quantum show, but I do like the experiment stuff that I was seeing. Yes. Definitely want to see him flush that out more. Alright, oh my god. Major life adjustments. People do it just pretty cool. Okay, so I got another one for you. Probably should have rearranged more, but that's so probably is coming as well now. So we have a pit battle for the #1 spot. Of course, Night Shift defending his title as #1 on the leaderboard against Danny Phantom. Who are we going to be starting with? It's going to be Night Shift. I'm actually pretty excited about this one. So, without further ado, Night Shift, please show us what you got.
Trouble double double.
Drum and bass.
Trouble double double.
Interesting.
Trouble double double.
Very nice.
While I'm young, yes, I wanna have some fun. Run me down.
Very nice. Overall, I would say that about it. As I was very drum and bass though. You guys really push yourselves, challenge each other was pretty hard. I want to avoid that. Overall, that was pretty good. Do like seeing that people are mixing or platforming techniques that Puppet's been putting out. Other thing I think as well is I think we're seeing more people incorporate like just smash platforming, where we're getting a lot of form. People doing this in front of it. I think that works well. It's so hard for me to do a microphone right in front of my face. But yeah, I thought that was pretty good. Guess we can move on to our next event, Danny Phantom. So, hey, please, show us what you got.
How you doing? How you been? Life got heavy, didn't it? Don't be shy. Speak your mind. I'm not perfect, nor are you. We both got things we've been through.
Pretty nice.
I'll do all I can to try to understand. 'Cause I wanna love strangers like neighbors. I wanna be unafraid. So when the tears roll like waterfalls, you can call my name. And when the weight of the world's on your shoulders, I will hold you. I will hold you. And when the nights only seem to get colder, I will hold you. I will hold you. So let me hold you.
I like it. That was pretty good.
I will hold you. I will hold you. When the nights only seem to get colder, I will hold you. I will hold you. So let me hold you. So take a little love until you have enough to cover all the pain you hold. Don't you live in fear, 'cause everybody here has blood that's running with gold. So take a little love until you have enough to cover all the pain you hold. Don't you live in fear, 'cause everybody here has blood that's running with gold. When the weight of the world's on your
That was smart.
shoulders,
I like that a lot.
I will hold you. I will hold you. And when the nights only seem to get colder, I will hold you. I will hold you. So let me hold you.
Nice. I like that a lot. Man, that is a tough call. I personally think it was more entertaining than night shifts. So if my guess, I would that one. There was just a whole swath of content. Now I would certainly say there were some points, especially towards the end, that think Danny kind of petered. No pun intended. 'Cause I mean, like you went really like your pacing was perfect, right? I would certainly say like some of the concepts did not match up in terms of the intensity I would like to see out of you when, but like you kind of like a little bit more constrained here. Get them out. Make sure that your follow through, crisping up the. See sometimes where you're curling, not getting that proper curl. Then see people do get here, they're still like moving their spread out brush effect that you don't want necessarily when it comes. So definitely something I would point out. But overall, I did a really strong opinion and everything. Definitely saw. Definitely felt like the movements, the concepts that Night Shift like very much more into. Not necessarily tamer. It's like he matched up with the overall vibe that song choice they. And I do enjoy the ending. Luckily, I'm not the judge. According to my notes, it was Night Shift 2. Congratulations. You made your number 1 spot. Danny, keep doing what you're doing, man. I personally thought that you should. Who knows? We always get the popular vote. See what that has. I should probably do. Well, I guess I'm the odd man or the voted for because Bishop got 2% of the vote. Oh, one other person voted for. Okay, out of 14 votes, one person voted for Dan. Hey, I'm the odd man out too. Totally fine. It is what it is. However, our next match is actually very one's between Palms, Caribbean, the Wimpolympi, legend himself. Really glad to see some of these old heads coming back and keeping themselves around for the fun. Really excited to see what out of this. So, I don't think I need to waste any more of your time. We'll go ahead and hop right into it. Will be Palms. So, without further ado, Palms, please show us what you got. This is not overlaid. Interesting. Any way to end your show. Kind of, that took me by surprise. No, honestly. But overall, I think it was a pretty interesting show. Pretty strong concepts. I do feel like it was a little bit more reserved to seeing from Palms. So I felt like maybe put everything out all I wanted to see. Yeah, overall, strong show. Felt like your pacing was really strong. You had a lot of things going. So I guess with the Olympian himself, Mr. Syria. So without further ado, Syria, show us what you got.
Yeah. It's a mix of this shit stirred up out in the background scene, looking like the dog got in the trash, fitting back away a nigga tryna pop in the bag, catch a microwave. I forgot it's a splash when I cash out, blackout, trapped out my dad house. Jim Carrey the DVD, I pull a mask out. Lunchtime grilling, get a pack mad loud, hit a play, run a route. I might pull a map out. I ain't jump off the porch, nigga I flew. Who would have knew them 3 letters need 2? I got spine on my eyes, they catch a. And my mama be sick, funeral flu. If you know, you know, and if you knew, you knew. You get to rap into it, and it's cute to fool. I don't know what you talking about, who is you? I got a year to kill, and that's including you. Like woo, I chew, I think I got the bird flu. My Benjamin's crying, they blue. I hide it in my sock and a sock in the shoe. And then I put the pedal to the metal like I'm robbing a florist. A nigga go from stealing granny whip to the Forbes list. Pockets from chubby to enormous, gorgeous. Shooting for the stars, I don't want you in my orbit. Cordless, hit me on a razor. A lot up on my plate, but these 3 Omega. But you already knew that. Going up no nougat. You won't get your boo back. I bust her like a nougat. Sneak this and I dismiss it. Real niggas never do that. Put a knot up on your head like a motherfucking durag. And you monkey ass niggas want to get it. Fling the boo back. I'm a king in my jungle. And you pose it with a zoo at. You pose it with a zoo at. You pose it with a zoo at.
Wow, that was really short. Yeah, that's extremely short. I was but hey, I mean, talking about material here, that was a Wimp Olympian himself doing what he does best, with those wicked whips. Overall though, material show, very unique style, huge pioneer of a particular concept that has been around. It's the dawn of gloving's career. The inception of gloving, pretty much, the very beginning. To a certain extent. But yeah, there's not much else. I did find it interesting how these 2 shows really contrast from each other. Yeah, not very much else I can say. According to my note, who on this it is very interesting to say. So first things first, Materia won though. Congratulations Materia. However, I have my notes in here. Popular vote went Palm. See that. Now there's 3 judges, so 2, I believe if I remember correctly, 2 to 1, but the pop vote get a tie. So I would definitely not be discouraged by this, because a lot of people thought you took that one from Fury as well. If you ask my opinion, I probably would give it to Palms. Alrighty, so I believe we are actually our last match of the night. and the one that kind of caused quite a stir. Battles goes. There was no time limit on this one. Apparently, one of the contestants submitted an 18-minute, 55-second light show. So 5 seconds shy of a full 19. I've been recording for or been streaming for an hour and minutes. Going to it's gonna be a long night already. So, who is this again? This is Recursion versus Zug Swing. I have Zug Swing first. I also remember correctly, Zug Swing just recently became King of Future Space King series. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. But if I correctly, he that one. So congratulations, that Zug Swing. I guess we're going to find out what it's all about, because oh boy, well, you guys are prepared. All right, to get through. So, without further ado, Doug Swain, please show us what you got in 18 minutes. On EDM, alright.
Reasons leading you through here. Perish matriarchal bonds, failing in a sense of love. When the world beckons your approach, it swallows you whole. You'll believe what you're meant to believe. In the hands of ghosts, whenever responsible. Wait to see what you're meant to see. The veil lifts when you expose your soul. Prayed I would leave this place someday.
Introduces space, dimensionality, and grid work.
From long ago, now unconcerned. Euphorically floating upon wax wings, where is the sun? And I still see her face, her beauty, her grace, transfixed like a light in
I mean, I'll have to admit, he's maintaining the vibe of the song.
Branches reach so far before. His leaves were bold extremities with great control. Wasted alone, he died alone. You'll believe what you're meant to believe. In the hands of ghosts, whoever responsible. Wait to see
Alright.
what you're meant to see. The veil lifts when you expose your soul.
I mean, he's keep going. He's managing not to repeat himself.
But the right hand takes the left, and the seas upset with the sky. So we press on, press on, press on, press on. In spite of this fight, happiness is a knife. Trying to find the trouble with the trouble I
Oh, clearly he just went to a new song. Seamless transition into a new song. Okay, I like that. That was cool. Very nice. I like that. Pretty sure we just started the third song. thought we were to ask when is he ever gonna throw King Shot in.
To the man with the twin in a mask, but the world is numb and cold, and the boy all alone, casually wandering home, unaware of sobering reality. Faster, save me, harder, I can't. Let them all fold, let them all fold. Let them all fold, let them all fold. Let's finish here. Love decays while call girls perform. He waits alone, playing walls too soon. Lovers through the lesson and the size, the church and the dime, the cryptic clientele all careening inside. The buzzing facade steers pure from the divine. Let them all fold, let them all fold. Let them all fold, let them all fold. Yeah. Many wishes of hunger were wrought by the pimping priestess from afar. All the anger from lovers lament, for sin, the stomach of sin, welcomed in the world.
Oh, jeez. I mean, I get it. Holy crap. Very fair. In all honesty though, I will say at the end of all that, that deserves a burr patch if ever had that is an assertion. Yeah, you earn the boom breaking rules regularly patch. It is a general rule of thumb when it comes to pit battles, tend to not make them any longer than 5 minutes at maximum. 18 minutes. That was like 3 to 4 songs all in one go, continuous. Very clever. Everything in terms of breaking every conventional rule, gloving when it comes to online battles or any form of competition like that. This one gets the burp patch right here. That's all I'm gonna have to say. All right. End off tonight with the last show. That one version sitting at 7 minutes. I do want to point out the title of Doug's Wings. Consider this my apology to the judges, which I would say that they should accept apology. Holy crap. That was a journey though. There was a lot of things in there that was really good to see. For a good while he wasn't repeating a lot of things, but I will certainly say near the end there he definitely started getting a wheelhouse of repeating things. So, but overall though, dude, ooh, that was like watching an EFAP video. But he's like 5-hour long video on a movie they either love or lament. But I will certainly now, without further ado, please, Kurjan, show us what you got.
Ripping my heart was so easy, so easy. Launch your assault now, take it easy. Raise your weapon, raise your weapon. One word and it's over. Ripping through like a missile, ripping through my heart. Rob me of this love. Raise your weapon, raise your weapon, and it's over.
Very nice. Like that.
Of your ego, you won't feel a thing. Always number one. The pen with the bent wrist, crooked king. Sign away our peace for your war. One word, and it's over. Dropping your bombs now on all we built. How does it feel
Doing stuff now I can't really see.
to watch it burn, burn, burn? Raise your weapons, raise your weapons, and it's over. king, sign away our peace for your war.
All right.
One word, and it's over. Dropping your bombs now on all we built. How does it feel now to watch it burn, burn, burn? Raise your weapons, raise your weapons, and it's over. Ripping my heart was so easy.
That was cool.
So easy. Launch your assault now. Take it easy. Raise your weapon. Raise your weapon. One word, and it's over.
That was really interesting. This was a test of endurance. You have made it to this point in my stream. Congratulations. Get along with me. That was a marathon. This is a pit battle that deserves to be on the iceberg, in my opinion. The Zugzwing 18-minute iceberg. Oh, gee. Currently, but strong shows. I would certainly say that feel like Christian had a good filler throughout his show. Feel like he also put it a little bit better together than Zugzwing, but Zugzwing had a lot more stuff going on, and he went for a long period of time not repeating himself a whole lot. Definitely towards the end where he started to repeat. Fortunately, this one is currently tied. Other judge has not been able to elaborate on this, but oh my god. Oh, that was a bit. If I had to choose between two of those, it's really hard to say. I think I'll probably change just on a journey. Really went out of his way to really block out his shows from beginning to end. But like, holy crap! I don't know how you guys were able to do this. I mean, in terms of the people who threw the shows, like explained, it was 18 minutes of just non-stop. What the hell? Yeah, that is all for the ranked pit battles right now. That one's currently tied. So much. But that is all of our matches. That is all of our shows. So let's hop on over here. Now this was last month. Let's go ahead and see what this month's. Now granted, you have that one tie, so that will determine if the person gets on the list because they challenge recursion to get on the list. You're at number 27 or 28. Excuse me, 27's palms. So even the lower half of the bracket's actually starting to get. That's actually pretty good. But show you what the current one looks like. So as you can see, we lost somebody. Watch me bounce back between two. Number 6 over here, Drip disappears. Drops out and everybody just moves up one. So personally, what I would do, take Zeg Swain here at the bottom because holy crap, give him the 28 spot on that. But yeah, as you can see now we are down to 27 people on here. Pretty much that is the only thing that moved, except in materia. Materia is not on here. I see Master Hand. Master Hand? Oh, Master Hand. So materia got on there. Bombs is actually missing. I don't see bombs on here at all. Since if he got on there, he's number 28, in my opinion. Just wondering, bombs dropped out. Definitely double check with that. I know that he's gone and there he is. So the palms there. I think Zeg 20 should be 20. Doesn't beat recursion. Yeah, we get back up to 32 people. Yep, that is the list for right now. I guess we'll have to see. Certainly hope this coming month we actually see a little bit more activity and get people moving up and down the list. Challenges on the battle are coming out. August, a lot to show up. Got quite a bit going on for August. So, other than that, I do certainly hope that you all enjoyed yourselves. I know this month is crazy for pretty much everybody I know. I think we all going through a lot. Gotten to a point that everything is attention right. For me and G doing the therapy appointment, going to corporate office, doing better. Just think diabetic. Pull through it. Been together for 13 years hasn't killed us yet. I next 30. Yep, I certainly hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I certainly enjoyed myself. It's a nice refreshing break from all the great stuff going on in life. You guys all enjoyed it. I'm so glad I was actually able to get this done. And you also probably noticed, I know this is gonna be a weird tidbit, but parting my hair down the middle this time around. I haven't been able to get to a barber shop yet because of all the transitionary period stuff for me. So I'm hoping maybe, I don't know, maybe when I need to hasten back down to the corporate office stuff, I will go to the barber shop, try to get hair. Good idea. But I certainly hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and say this one. Need some quick updates on stuff. I do have another video coming in the works. Everything is settled. Out. God, big project video. It's gonna be a really good one. I hope you guys win. It's gonna be a very big deep dive into I think scale that no one has ever done before. Next time we are going to be doing this live stream. A quick look at the thing. It appears that the 31st ends on a Saturday, so I could do it at the end of the month, or I can do it on the 7th. Probably gonna try to aim for the end of the month, but if not, then I go for this. It helps gives time to judges do what they need to do in terms of yep. On. So once again, final send off. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed what I had to say here. I'm sorry for all the updates that I had to kind of dispel for you guys, because a lot. And I see you guys all in my next one.